Welcome to the Collab Education Channel, your destination for sophisticated content knowledge and innovative teaching practices. As pioneers in the education industry, our goal is to revolutionize and reignite the teaching profession. Our cutting-edge maths and literacy content is specifically designed for foundation phase teachers who are dedicated to reshaping the current education landscape. This animated module has been taken directly from our mobile app and is part of our freemium package. With a new piece of content released every week, you will have access to top quality, user-friendly ideas right at your fingertips. This animation is part of our Grade 1 English content. Join us on this exciting journey of education innovation and excellence.
As teachers, we spend a lot of classroom time giving directions, repeating important information, instructing children on what to do, and telling them how they fared. We need to remind ourselves that conversational discourse skills requires that two people talk. For this reason, we need to focus on providing opportunities for our children to express themselves in a safe speaking environment to a supportive and attentive audience. Getting your children to volunteer personal information by discussing their experiences and understanding of the world around them can be encouraged in several ways. 1. Set up conversation-style settings. Standing in front of your class denotes a position of instruction, directing the attention of the children forward. It changes the rules of the conversational engagement to one of pedagogy. Try to see children in cluster groups when sharing news, or in a horseshoe shape when discussing something topical. This encourages conversational flow, enabling the children to see and engage with one another. 2. Allow think time or wait time before starting a discussion activity to allow the children to process and coordinate their thoughts. Encourage patience on the part of the class when children who are speaking get stuck or struggle to put their thoughts into words. Letting your children think instead of rushing their narration of personal stories also builds anticipation on the part of the audience, who are required to focus and attend to the speaker. 3. Establish talking time routines when children can expect to share their thoughts, ideas, and feelings regularly. The early morning routine chart is an opportunity to talk about the seasons and weather. Introduce more expansive vocabulary once your children have mastered basic terms. For example, the word cold can be expanded to include words like wintry, blistering cold, freezing, or icy. Invite your children to relay any knowledge they may have about climates through experience. For example, you could ask who has a story to share about how water shortage or a heat wave has impacted their daily home life. Have a show and tell session after a weekend or holiday that triggers a short sharing opportunity for narrating a personal story. An item that relates to a theme you are covering in social sciences can be an object, photograph, or book relating to the topic, which the children can share with the class. Start a news board or bulletin where you collect and display newspaper headlines or photographs of topical events for discussion. Ask open-ended questions of the children about who is aware of a topical event and what they know or believe it to be about. News can be a general topic of interest, or it may have a personal impact on some children. Once children have shared their story or impressions about a current event, encourage deeper thinking by asking open-ended questions. For example, having described how a child's family responded to a renewed lockdown level, inquire, "So, how did you feel about the new hard lockdown measures?" Talking about personal stories, sharing their understanding about current news events, and describing the world around them helps children express their thoughts. They will be better equipped to resolve conflicts, to ask for assistance, and to learn from one another. To these ends, multiple opportunities to engage in meaningful conversation with their peers, adults, and in groups will facilitate their growing discourse abilities.
Thanks for joining us today. We hope you found this animated module informative and engaging. Mark your calendars for our next release, airing next week Wednesday at 8 a.m. Central Africa Time. To stay up to date with our latest releases, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media platforms, including Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and TikTok. We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing our next module with you. Join the Collab tribe today.